Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. Today is Thursday for you guys. Today's going to be a good day. I know you guys experienced some rain, some tropical weather, some rain yesterday, but today is a good day. It's a little cooler today and a good day. I also want to say good evening to our family on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for being a part of our journey. Today we have our political tea with DeeJay and the real DeeJay Papi. I just found out that DeeJay likes DeeJay, and that's why his name is the real DeeJay Papi. I thought I'd share that with you guys in case anybody was curious like myself. Found out that about my brother. Let me tell you about this power couple. They come in and they give us the politics, the news that we need to hear. They're telling us what, mainstream media chooses not to tell us. Well, my brother and sister, they lay it down and they leave it all on the floor. And I am always excited to welcome them to their show. All right. So come on in, Holly Springs, Memphis, Tennessee, and everybody that can hear my voice. Here is your reminder. Drink you 16 ounces of water as soon as you wake up. Get the blood and everything flushed out, everything going as it should go. Take your morning medication, take your vitamins, and get you a good breakfast in. Come on in and get you something good to drink. Y'all know DJ Kitty. I'll always have my coffee. It's a ritual for me. If they ever try and take me off of coffee or tell me to switch to decaf, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because decaf is disappointing. Disappointing caffeine is what it should be called. Disappointing caffeine. Anywho, anyhow, we're going to go ahead and start with our morning affirmations from my beautiful sister. Look at you, all gussied up. You look pretty, shoulders out. I see you, shoulders out. Yes, I see you. Go ahead and come off mute, Miss Morningstar.
Yeah, it was a little warm today.
It was a little warm.
So I give him a little shoulder action.
A little shoulder action. I see you. Does your husband know you got them shoulders out?
Approved.
Approved. All right then. Okay.
Approved.
All right. So
good morning, y'all.
Miss Morningstar, I know you have some powerful affirmations for us, so go ahead and get into that. As powerful as that statement you are making with them shoulders out, baby. She ain't playing with y'all. If y'all haven't been out to our YouTube channel, please go out to ourplugsllc.
She gonna make me do the shoulder shrug. Not the old school dance. And my daughter gonna be talking about me like,
yeah, she is gonna talk about. Don't do it. She's gonna talk about you.
Right. But good morning, y'all. Welcome in. Happy Friday Eve.
Yes,
Friday Eve. Y'all already know how I feel. It's one more day, baby. We there. Take me through there. Take me to the weekend.
Yes, please.
I love it. So let's get ready to get into that mindset of the weekend. And while we at it, it is still Women's History Month, okay? Where we celebrate women of all kinds. We celebrate our accomplishments, all the things we have, the challenges, the ups, the downs. And I wanted to talk about today about affirmations, especially for women, because we've been taught to put ourselves last. We really have. I mean, prioritizing others. I mean, kids, husband, family, everything over ourselves. I mean, it's just something we do most of the time naturally. Happiness above our own. I'm just gonna keep it real. So perhaps we've learned that to think, ourselves in a positive way may be a little selfish. That's what we think, but it's not. It's not. Um, we multitask. We're therapists. We're healers. We're everything. So, in light of us, I want to give us some morning affirmations that can help keep us, you know, keep us upbeat. Sometimes we can feel down just because of all the things we do. So let's get into these morning affirmations for us women. Number one, I can create the life I've always dreamed of. And you can. In every moment, I'm exactly where I need to be. Every day, I make choices that support my well being and my self worth. Every day, I'm getting better and better. I have courage to go after my dreams. I can always begin again. Remember that song? If at first you don't succeed, pick
Yes.
yourself up and try again. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I
Aaliyah.
can, Aaliyah, I can get through difficult days. Today will be a success. Every day is a new opportunity to experience magic because we magical.
Mm-hmm.
I eat for pleasure, for health, and without judgment. Sometimes I just eat what I like.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And it just sometimes you got to do that. I release what doesn't serve me. I embrace my glorious, sometimes messy life. I'm actively shaping the life that's wanting for me. I love the person I am becoming. Healing doesn't follow a linear path, but I can still see my progress. The first step is always the hardest, but it's the one I can take. My body knows how to heal itself, and I release what doesn't serve me.
Amen. Amen. All of those are well needed and so very, very true.
Yes,
Especially, I release what doesn't serve me.
release it.
And some things we are releasing into the atmosphere. I know one thing that I'd like to release on behalf of America. Like to release that man with them black hands, that diaper rash on his neck, and them swollen ankles. Release him right on over to.
Somebody
Oh,
come
I'm
get them.
sorry. I'm sorry. Come get him. But let me get on the weather. I digress. I digress. But
Somebody
if
come
we're
get
talking
them.
about releasing things, let's start there.
Yes.
Anywho, let's today's weather. Let's stay on track, DJ Kitty. Today, Holly Springs, you have a high of 57, a low of 32. It's got a little nippy. All right. That rain brought in some cooler weather. Feels like 55 today during the day and 32 at night with a 2% chance of rain. Winds are out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's going to be a sunny and clear day, a little cooler. Humidity is moderate all day long and air quality is fair. Memphis, Tennessee, your weather is very similar. High of 56, low of 41, feels like 55 during the during the day, 34 at night with a 2% chance of rain. Winds are out of the north at 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's going to be a sunny and clear day. Humidity is moderate all day long and air quality is fair. H-Town, it's a little cool down here as well. High today of 68, low of 46. Feels like 66 during the day, 49 at night with a 2% chance of rain. Winds are out of the north northeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It's going to be a sunny and clear day. Humidity is moderate during the day, high at night, and air quality is very poor. So that means if you have allergy issues, go ahead and take your allergy medication or get ready to take it. You guys know how we do down here. That rain came in yesterday, and when I tell you it got down, we left work early because anytime there is a threat of a thunderstorm or high winds or tornado, also comes floods. So if we're going to flood, we are headed home. If you ever lived in Houston, Texas, you know that if you hear the word flood, it's time to move around. Or if you're at home, it's time to stay home. And that is your weather for today. So let's go ahead and get into some news that you can use. Miss Morningstar, did you want to start? I have a couple, and then we got to bring up our family. They have
Yeah.
info.
So I just wanted to touch on. I got into an interesting conversation, but I was in the comments. I was listening to one of the favorite creators. I like to chirp in on the comments sometimes, and he has a mutual up on the panel, and they so happen to live in Texas. And this whole thing with Tellerico, James Dale Collins,
Yeah, James Collins.
James Dale Collins, aka Tellerico, his name was changed to Tellerico because his mother got married and his stepfather adopted him. So that's why his name changed to Tellerico. Mm-hmm. But he is originally a Collins, right? So they got into this little. It was with a mutual who I have respect for, but I didn't agree. Obviously he voted for Tellerico, which is his choice, but he was trying to dismiss our feelings. And I dug a little deep because it was people in the comments going in. They was angry, of course. A lot of Black women. We were, disputing like, hey, no, don't dismiss validate how we feel because of what happened in Texas. A lot of us live here and we saw it in real time happen. We saw what Kim Paxton did in real time. So don't disregard our feelings. Yes, she was cheated. And a lot of people didn't get a chance to put their vote in. So I did a little digging because he was just talking about he didn't take Apex money and this, that, and another. Yeah. So I went and looked because I knew he took some money from the Texas Sand Pack. And that just so happened to be a beneficiary. The lady who's the beneficiary of that is and they back the Republican Party. They do. It's billionaires, and she's the widow. Her name is Miriam Elderson, and she's the widow of her husband, Mr. Elderson, who was a billionaire, and he was a very close friend of Donald Trump. Yeah. So I didn't know much about Tellerico, just a little bit here and there, but like our debate, and this is news because our debate is, yes, we know what we need to do, okay, November in this system, but he needs to prove some things to us to let us know that he is not with what happened here in Texas, because they'll do the same thing to him as what they did to her. Yeah. And that was our argument. And the white T man who I respect, he was angry. He said he felt like we're gonna throw away the vote. And it's not about us thinking that way. It's just we need you to validate our feelings behind what's happening to the Black community and what's happening within our communities, period. And recognize it and don't invalidate it and say it's not about race.
Absolutely. I mean, I get that, Miss Morningstar. I agree with you 1,000%. At the end of the day, we are not a monolith. We don't have to always agree. We're not going to always agree. If you always agree with somebody, you might want to check yourself, because you should never agree with Miss Morningstar and I. We have similar views, but we don't agree all the time. And she has her stance and I have mine, and I respect her and she respects me. Of course, we are going at the end of the day. The end goal is to make sure that those Republicans that have been wasting our taxpayer dollars sitting in those seats doing God knows what with God knows who anytime they want to are out. Right. So let us have these 7-8 months to feel the way that we want to feel, because we have every right to feel that way when we know we saw Kamala go through the mess. We saw, and now we're seeing Jasmine go through the mess, and it's cheating. However, that doesn't mean that we are going to sit down and just say, oh, well, we're not going to vote. Let us get through it. Don't tell me how long I'm supposed to be.
And give him the opportunity to prove to us that he's with us, because we've seen it happen in Pennsylvania with
Fetterman.
with that guy. What's his name, y'all?
Fetterman. John
Fetterman. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
we've seen it in real time. So we don't want to put somebody in a seat and then here we go. I mean, and it's a prediction, and it most likely, I'm gonna say most likely because I'm speaking into the air, it won't happen that way. But what if it does? See, the trust is not there, and you have
No,
to build the trust. You have to build the trust with the people.
you do.
So that's really all the dispute was. And it, again, y'all, it's okay to have different opinions with people who you're on the same team with. Like she said, if you don't, then you're not human. I mean, we have to have these debates, and at the end, we'll come to a mutual resolution.
Absolutely. And, you know, it's okay for, I don't understand why other people are getting upset because Black women and Black people are expressing themselves. We have every right. Just like they said that Jasmine had to earn their vote and
Right.
she had to prove herself. Well, we're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
It's okay for thee, but not for me. Give us the same grace that you want us to give you. Bottom line, some may choose to sit out. That's your choice. Everyone has a choice. Me, myself, I am going to go vote because the bigger picture is I need that man with them black hands and that diaper rash on his neck and them swollen ankles and all them lines. I need him up out of there. I need him up out of there. Now, hear me out. What I'd love to see is him get up out of there. We elect a Democratic president. We expand the Supreme Court. And I would love to be able to say Supreme Court Justice Jasmine Crockett.
Hello?
Now let's go there.
Let's go.
If we want to take it there, let's go there.
And we never counted her out. We already know she is going to be doing something, period. That we know this. But like we are going to continue to use our voices and express our frustration. You will not shut us up because you don't want to hear about the racial stuff. You're going to hear it because it's here. It's been here. It has not went away, and it won't go away. So when we see it, we're going to call it out.
Yeah, and we can
get used to it.
Don't tone police us. Don't check us. Let us have our moment.
You know, then something else may come out. I ain't responsible for what may come out.
I'm just gonna say.
But next story, and I only had two stories I wanted to touch on. Our friend Scott Collum, right? Scott Collum was had a page in the CNN article with his person he's running against. What did he call her? I could not think of it for nothing. Misty something.
I don't remember.
Oh my goodness! But
I slept.
Heidi, I think her name is Heidi Smith, or the word Hyde Smith is her last name. Anyhow, I just read a little bit about it. She had he's running against her, and I guess this is a showdown between these two because she blocked him from a federal judgeship. Years ago. Yeah. So he has been doing really well, pulling his weight in Mississippi. They're getting ready for their primaries. So I'm just encouraging all my Mississippians, y'all, let's go.
Vote for Scott.
They are already saying that she's because they haven't had a Democrat in years. Let's see, they said they hadn't had a Democrat since I think candidate lost in 2023. So before then they haven't had a Democrat in 30 years. Yeah.
I'm gonna need Mississippi. I know y'all hear us out there, family. I'm gonna need y'all to get up on out there and vote for Scott and get him in the house.
Get Scott over that threshold, y'all.
Yes, please. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Call your neighbors. We got to go down there and get Scott in there.
Yeah, I was proud to see him on this article.
Absolutely.
Since he was one of our visitors on
our show. Guest, and we have his commercial, which will be played. Yeah. Let me just say this. If you've been in office for the past 30 years and Mississippi has the worst education in the United States of America. What is she in there doing? And Mississippi is still struggling. She's been there for, baby, we need a Democrat, because Republicans aren't doing anything. If you haven't noticed, besides giving Trump all of our money. I'm a numbers girl. I count money all day. I deal with figures all day, big dollars all day. You mean to tell me that we're giving this man let me try and be nice. Okay, we're giving this man with them black hands and that diaper rash and them swollen ankles and that raggedy, nasty, dirty suit. He's taking our money. We ain't giving it to him. He's taking our money.
Absolutely.
And that he's doing it because Republicans are allowing him to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over that. It's time to get them up on out of there. I was nice. I didn't call him what was in my mind. I just said that his hands were black.
I mean, but you ain't no lies. No lies detected. Truth set you free.
I try to tell the truth, sis.
Hey, let the truth set you free. And that's what we do over here. We gonna tell the truth. I don't know what they doing in that government. They call a government. It's really a Decepticon village full of Decepticons, but that's neither here nor there. We all know this at this moment. So
yeah. We're
gonna get the truth when you come over here.
Yeah, and speaking of truth, when we come back from these commercials, we bringing up our brother and sister.
Yes, because they gonna bring
y'all buckle up. Y'all buckle up.
A lot going on, y'all.
Yes, you are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
What's up, everybody? Scott Cologne, District Attorney and candidate for the United States.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingAndTrainingServices.com.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out MorningstarBoutiqueByTam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. Let's go ahead and bring up DJ and DJ, the real D, I'm sorry, DJ and the real Do Say Papi. Got it all mixed up. Hey, brother. Hey, sister. How are
Hi,
Hey, what's up,
ladies. How you
ladies?
guys doing?
you
You
doing?
guys are looking beautiful today. Must be a good day.
Same,
Look,
same, same.
Thank
look,
you.
I heard you talking about Miss Morningstar having them shoulders out.
Shoulders out,
You
baby.
said, hey, she done went to see Cardi B. Said,
Uh-huh.
Next thing you know, the legs gonna
They,
be out. The
uh-huh.
bottom of the hips gonna be out.
Let me call my brother right quick. Tell him to put a check on this right quick. Yes, Miss Morningstar, we are talking about you. You're so pretty.
Yes, I was on mute. I said Cardi did put on a
I
show.
know she
She
did.
did.
Yeah, she laid it out. I was very proud of her.
Yes, yes. Well, welcome in, brother and sister. You know, we'd love to have you guys join us and get into the politics. I wanted to mention two stories, get your opinion on that, and then I'm going to turn it over to you because I know Real done came with some Real and DJ done came with some facts. But did you hear about Keg's breath? Pentagon is banning press photographers over unflattering photos of Pete Keg's breath. What?
When has
What?
there been a flattering one?
What? That's what I wanted to know. Was there a flattering one ever?
but,
One with the vodka in his hand? I don't know. Which one did you want?
but aside from that, didn't he already ban most of the Pentagon
They walked
reporters
out.
and photographers?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
because they wouldn't sign that contract about
Right,
Mhm.
what
Agreement.
they could and couldn't report on. They
right,
like, that's against the Constitution, bruh.
right.
So it says photographers are no longer permitted to take photos inside the Pentagon press briefing room after several outlets published unflattering photos of the Defense Secretary Pete
Oh,
Kegsbreth.
God, is he a diva? What?
Yes, these are look.
But what is the point? It's a press briefing room. You would have the press in there with microphones and cameras. So why are they still calling it a press briefing room?
Look, we can't help the way you look,
He
Kegsbreth.
ain't have
Maybe
enough
put the
oil in
bottle down.
there that
He
time.
need to put that on his mama and his daddy. That's what he needs to
Okay,
do.
That's
Put
not
that
our
on.
fault.
he ain't got nothing to do with us,
Listen,
bruh.
somebody must have told him about it because most of the time he's too drunk. So I know that he didn't.
Yeah,
You know what? They caught him in those drunk moments. I
That's it.
bet you that's
That's
what
it.
happened.
I
Mm-hmm.
bet you. You
His
right.
eyes was low, and he was his face was slurred. They probably
Hey,
missed his mouth and had some dribble coming
He
down his
was
Yeah.
slurring.
Look,
slurred.
drunk walking around like he had a stroke.
He
Right.
probably fell
Mm-hmm.
over
Hmm.
and they got click click click. Hey, if it
well,
was me,
hey,
I'd be sending it to TMZ and everybody else. Y'all
Right.
not ever let me get up in there. I'm telling it all.
his boy got him on edge a little more than usual with
Mm,
his new Iran war.
mm.
Yeah.
Iran said, "Come outside." I've been
Oh,
How
waiting at
But
about
the
that?
look,
gate.
guys, before we hit that Iran, can I speak on something that you ladies spoke on? I don't want to get too
Absolutely,
okay
yes, ma'am.
because I want to first say that I agree with you guys when it comes to Jasmine and what's his name?
Tallarico.
Tolerico.
Tallarico.
Rico, James.
It took me a minute to get there. And DJ Kitty, it was you that said something that, brought me into the light because I'm just so on this, staying united because it is our strength. So I'm
Mm,
very so on staying united. But you said something that made a lot of sense, and that is we are or need to give people time. All right. If they're upset right now and want to express themselves, we need to respect that
Mm-hmm.
and we need to allow time. The
Yeah.
best way to get past this is to allow their voices to be heard,
exactly.
respect those voices, and then it'll be easier to move on. We're gonna watch her and him. I
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
want us to watch her and him because she's going to direct us in the direction we need to go in, and we'll see how she does it. And we're going to watch him too because yes, he did take money from a Trump supporter.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I did look up that Trump supporter, and that Trump supporter ain't really supporting Trump right about now, but nevertheless, she did. All
Mm-hmm.
right, she
Turn
got
her.
and probably still will. You
Mm-hmm.
Well,
understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to take her off the table. I can't trust any of them. But nevertheless, she did. What they did, those Republicans, they did to as a form of attack against our girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they did. All right. And I'm just going to watch them. And I want everybody, let's just watch them. Let's see how they move. And to everybody that's listening, I first of all want to issue my apology because I just don't want the division. I'm like, we don't have time. But we need to take a breather. We need to take time and we need to understand that people are have feelings. They were cheated. We all saw that.
Yeah.
Those of us who weren't even there, we saw how they were cheated.
Right.
But I want to say to the state of Texas, we got your back. Either way it goes. We
Yeah.
got your back. Whatever you guys do is up to us to follow. Is where you live, is where you lay your head, and we're gonna respect that. And that's
Right.
all I had to say about that.
Thank
I
you, sis.
yeah. Because the one thing I'm saying is don't invalidate how people feel.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Let us go through it. Let us get through what we need to get through. We're gonna follow. We're gonna follow her lead, okay?
Yeah.
Because she is the person we wanted. She's the person that's gonna represent us, and let's follow her lead.
Hmm.
right. I mean, I agree. That's the way it should go down at the end of the day.
Hmm.
Um, and I would say everybody in Texas, everybody's feelings are valid. Just like I don't even live in Texas, but when I was watching that election, I was just like scratching my head, like why? I mean, I can't say that I know a lot about Tallarico, but I do know a lot about Jasmine Crockett. And I know Jasmine Crockett will be that voice that will not back down from Donald Trump. And, I was thinking back to the presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Don DeCon. That black woman had that man scared to look to his left
Ooh, he
He was
was.
because he did
terrified.
not know what was coming. And so, I'm saying to myself, why would you not want somebody like her? Because, she's gonna make people make mistakes because
Mm-hmm.
she's quick-witted. She's
Mm-hmm.
always thinking. By the time you got an answer, she's always already found another way to trap you.
Right.
But at the same time, it is what it is. Just do not sit this one out. Go out and vote. Vote for that
Please,
man.
please,
This is your one opportunity to turn Texas blue.
Yeah.
It could very well happen, and don't be the reason why it doesn't happen. That's all I'll say.
mhm.
I
And
agree with
the
that.
last bit. So politically, I get a lot of political news, political information, surveys. So I received one yesterday, and it gave a list of approximately 5 different Democrats, and it's asking who would you like to see run. And Kamala name is on there, so I put Kamala. All right, there were some good names that were on there, but
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of people like well, she shouldn't fix it because they shouldn't have messed it up. Well, every Democrat fixes it, and I think it would be historical, just like it was historical for Barack Obama. It will be historical for her to take that position and start to fix things. I just believe she was cheated. We all know that
She
the
was.
last time, and I think
He
she should be
was.
given another chance. So anyway, I selected Kamala Harris.
Absolutely.
Woo-hoo. Yes.
Absolutely.
I
All right, so we can go.
If they ask me, you already know what my answer is. Kamala. I don't even know them other
Right.
people. Period.
I'm all that.
Right. So y'all know y'all boy, he has become a fine connoisseur of feet. They say this dude been running around the White House measuring people, guesstimating people's shoe size. They say he bought some $145 Florsheim shoes, and all the cabinet members and staffers, he'll guess their shoe size, and the next thing you know, a brown boxer show up with some shoes. They they said a lot of them don't fit. They walking around with their feet like this in the shoe, or the back
Heels
of the
coming
shoe
out the
is hanging
back.
off the foot.
Is
Man,
that?
they
I know
they
where you're
showed
going with
Marco
this.
Rubio foot in these shoes, man. I cried.
He must have ordered Mark a size 10, and Mark really wears 7. And
Yeah.
so, so he had a whole bunch of space in the back of the shoe. I hollered because instead of them saying the crap don't fit, let's be sitting this back against them. They all sitting all
Why you put
together
the shoe on?
with their toes buckled up in some of them and a whole bunch of space in the back. They look hot.
The
They
ugliest shoes in the world. Or you
Jeez.
up there with that big gap
weak.
at the back of your heel.
If I was
I could
married
put
to
my
any of them, I'd
whole
have
four
left them.
fingers in there.
Right. No, a whole
But
fist in the back of Mark Rubio.
but they said they're all scared to say anything to him, so they just wear the shoes.
That's
Okay.
got to be an awful life.
Okay. All right. Now, real. Now, wait a minute. Now, I thought you was joking. Now,
No.
No,
this
this a
week
real
I
thing.
have been extremely busy, so I haven't had the pleasure of getting down and dirty into the news. You mean to tell me that first of all, he started a war with Iran and took out this man's whole family. So John Wick and the Equalizer's finna come this way, okay?
Oh yeah.
Check out my family, and no, you ain't safe nowhere. That's number one. But you mean to tell me he got our soldiers over there? We got folks unalived. We are using ammunition. They dropping boom booms on murals on the ground. And you mean to tell me that the president of the United States of America is guesstimating people's
Why he?
shoe sizes and sending them shoes?
Yes.
That
Why?
is what
Why is he obsessed with measuring men? I'm just,
None.
You
this
know
ain't
why.
the
Stop.
first
You
time
know.
he's measured a man, and I
What?
ain't
You
gonna.
know why.
could
I'm
y'all
gonna call him a
imagine wearing a
ring
pair of
around.
stilettos to work every day for 8, 9, 10 hours?
First of all, no.
The
But
women got stilettos.
can,
He got the women's shoes too.
Nah, I'm just saying,
Oh,
Oh, he don't
the,
respect them. They don't
the
need shoes. He
discomfort
need it.
the discomfort of it.
He need them
so
barefoot and pregnant. He's not gonna give them any shoes.
yeah.
so he sent shoes to who? Rubio? Because you know I'm gonna look this up. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
gonna
Yeah,
bring it up.
the picture is
I got a
man, it's like
screenshot.
about a 1 to 2 inch gap on the back of Rubio's heel.
I got a screenshot of it. I was cracking
When
up.
I tell you I'm
Matter of fact,
about
I
to
tell you what,
troll.
DJ Kitty, after this live or after this show, I will send you that video.
Mm-hmm.
Holla.
America
Mm-hmm.
is so unserious at this point. This man is a fool.
These grown men. You didn't
And
did this to grown men.
you put and they are wearing this man.
Yes.
They
They
scared to
have them
say
on.
anything to him.
They have them on.
They're scared to say anything to him. But Iran said, we don't want y'all. We want oh boy. And Keg's breath over here can barely stand up talking about they're coming after America. Not America is not a real place right now.
Let me tell you how I feel about that. They're not coming after America. Our government is
I
coming.
already
This is
know.
my person. Okay, so we all know. We not MAGA, so we know.
Yeah.
They've been coming after us since this man is coming to office. Now, all of a sudden, we've got these. He's making it sound like, oh, they're coming. Iran is coming after California. No, they're not.
They're not. You're
No,
not in
they're not.
California, Dumpy.
Right, exactly. But he wants them to believe that so he can get them to approve this war. He wants the people opinion to approve this war. And right
Mhm.
now, his approval rate, especially about this, is well in the 30s, late 20s. All right. People are not buying it at all,
Yeah.
especially the generation of that he wants to send out there. Like 70% of them said, no, we're not buying this at all. So yeah, he's going to do those type of things. They did it to Qatar and Saudi Arabia. They Israel hit them, and then they blame Iran for the hit, and come to find out it was Israel the whole time, per Qatar and Saudi Arabia. Iran didn't say it was them. They said that it was Israel. All right. So they're doing the exact same thing. They do not have any respect or honor for a person's life. They
No,
can care less. They
none.
can care less.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, John Wick Equalizer, I understand. I understand. I get it, because you take out my entire family, there is nowhere
I'm
on earth
coming.
for you.
Right.
Right.
Period.
So, real. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar.
I was gonna say, I mean, at this point, the new leader of the Ayatollah, he has nothing to live for. I mean, the way he probably thinking, like,
Right. Right.
I lost everybody.
Everybody.
Right.
And they think it's a game. This administration is really playing this as this is some type of game. I just look at the body language of the drunk guy when he's talking. He's smiling. He,
They think it's
doing all
funny.
this hand gesture. He think it's a game, and it's like, sir, you're not on the news anymore. I know you're from Fox Lion News, fake entertainment or fake news entertainment network, but you're playing this as if this is a game. And here we've lost some soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We've
And we
lost a lot
captured
more
too.
soldiers than what I think you're reporting. I do watch
Yes.
foreign news.
Way more.
Yeah.
We've
But
lost soldiers, and there's
And you
soldiers
playing
that
in
are
our face,
captured.
and it's making a lot of people angry.
While
right.
you over here buying shoes for these foods. Anyway, go ahead, Real.
Um, yeah. So most of those cabinet members, Miss Morningstar, they're arrogant.
Yeah.
But we see it in these depositions when they sit in front of Congress. But we're gonna see how arrogant they are when the shoe is on the other foot and this stuff. Their depositions really count. When it determines whether you stay out of prison or not. We'll see if they're still as arrogant. But real quick, some good news. We know that the Supreme Court will not be allowing a lot of the gerrymandering in the southern red wall states. I
Yes.
don't know why they didn't make this decision before they made the Texas decision, but nonetheless, they said they will not allow these states to take away representation for people of color. And in the special election for Marjorie Taylor Greene, it ended up in a runoff, but that's a good thing
It is.
because the brother that was running in that election, he actually got more votes than the Republican did in that election. So hopefully that translates to a win in this runoff.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yes, I saw that earlier. Yeah. Go ahead, Real. I'm sorry.
That may put us a step closer to Jeffries becoming the Speaker of the House before the actual midterms.
Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah, well, I'm like with Jeffrey. I'm like you guys feel with Was it Greek?
Yeah,
Tellerica.
I feel the same way
Tellerica.
too.
I do
I'm like
too.
that with Jeffrey. I know that he is currently taking
APAC
that
money.
APEC
Yeah,
money. And so
yeah,
he's going to have to, again, anyone that is running for office that we support needs to show us that they're going to do this without APAC money. And we need to financially support them. If
Hmm.
all of us send $5 a piece to those
Yes.
those guys that have more than enough to do what they have to do,
Right.
but it's going to take us actually giving them that support. Now,
Mm-hmm.
let me go back to the war. So now it has been confirmed that it was a United States missile that hit that girl's school. I
Mm-hmm.
know at first they were like, "Oh, we thought it was a
Ooh.
vacant building," and blah blah blah. So we did it by accident, and then it turned into no. Iran did it to their own school and their own kids, and we're like, really, y'all trying us with the stupid stuff. And so now it has been officially confirmed that it was a United States missile that took those children out like that. So I
Okay.
just want everybody to be aware of that.
yeah.
That just
That
disgusts me. Go ahead, Real.
yeah. There now, there's now an investigation into it. But did you guys get to see the reporter who asked Trump about the tomahawk?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, he was in there straight gangster.
I
Mm-hmm.
love that
Um,
reporter. I said that's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
right. So Trump was
Pressure.
it kind of threw him off. So then he said, "There's a lot of countries that have tomahawks." Uh, then
Lie.
he said, "We sell tomahawks," is what the president of the United States of America said.
Now, mind
So
you, we
that
would
that
not
that was
even
his excuse for Iran possibly having a tomahawk missile.
mm, mind
Um, go ahead,
mind.
Keith.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break in. But I'm real. Mind you, we wouldn't even let Ukraine have some. Ukraine asked for them, and we were like, "No, this is ours. That we're not giving this to anybody." We wouldn't get. But now all of a sudden, everybody got them. So it could have been anybody. It
Right.
was us.
The
It
way,
was us. And
yeah,
if you ask me, it was 100% on purpose.
of
And
course.
Yes, I don't
Tom,
trust them. They not to be trusted.
right.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you see
Tomahawks.
how quick he lied. You see how quick he
Right.
Mhm.
lied. He lied real fast. He's been doing it his whole life, so he's used to telling a quick one. And he told that reporter a quick one. He's
Yep.
80 years old, still coming up with his dementia brain a quick lie.
Well,
But
he didn't
most of
come
his
up.
lies now don't even
Well,
make
he
no
came
sense.
up with a horrible lie.
Yeah, they don't even make no
The
sense.
one where he said that the soldiers were all killed, but and they walked away. How
With
did he
their
say?
arms and legs missing.
Yeah.
Right. With their
Girl,
they died. Now they're walking around with their arms and legs missing.
But they died, and
but they
now they're
He
gone. They
said
walking.
gone.
mind you, he said it in two different settings. So he was comfortable enough to repeat it. Nobody didn't tell him, yo, Donnie, that's off. Don't say
You
that
can't make it
anymore.
up.
He went somewhere else and repeated the same damn thing. And my mind went, oh, dang on things. So my mind went to the corpse, the torso with no legs, no arms.
And
And he said the face was messed up
Honey, I
too.
went straight to the Walking Dead. Y'all ever seen that show?
yes,
Mhm.
I said, so we got zombies out here?
Eh,
so they
Right.
That
died,
what we
and now they
doing?
walking
We
around with
got
no
the
arms, no
zombies.
Yeah.
legs,
well,
and
they
no
But
should,
face.
it should be hard for us to beat them up. They can't fight us back.
Yeah.
Right.
it's crazy how comfortable he is with lying. But let's get into some old gangster stuff. Listen, ladies, I just read before we came on the show, a study by the Center for Countering Digital Hate and CNN has learned that most AI chatbots will help plan violent attacks without trying to discourage it. Do y'all know how dangerous that is?
Say
Very.
that again, real. Say it again.
Very.
Take it slow now. You're taking me fast. Say it one more time.
A study by the Center for Countering Digital Hate and CNN has learned that most AI chatbots like Grok, OpenAI,
Mm-hmm.
ChatGPT, all of these things will
Co-pilot.
help plan violent attacks
Wow.
without trying to discourage it.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm not surprised though. I'm
Wow.
not. The reason why I'm not surprised is look at who owns them. Look who is behind. Look at the dummies behind the machine.
Right.
They have set it up so that if you want to, and I can't get into it because I'm not going to get into it. I can't get into how I know this, but those behind the scenes, they will give you what you want. The AI doesn't have a conscience. I put it to you like that. The right and wrong should always come out and say, "Hey, let me try and discourage you from going this route." However, we're dealing with AI, and we're dealing with the most evil people amongst us. They could care less.
You're
It's
right.
got a conscience when it come to Trump because we can ask, we
Well, they
literally will sit
That's
there and
for
talk
now.
to it.
That's an
And
algorithm. They put that in there to, and it's by design. If they wanted to, they could, but they don't want to.
Oh,
right,
it will eventually. They've been
Hope.
trained to create one another. They have been trained to build one another. We're going to, our grandchildren or great grandchildren futures are definitely going to be questioned and challenged with these AIs.
Oh, yes.
It's
So
definitely
now,
going to be challenged.
right. So now, these people who were waiting to receive this cryptic message from Iran to activate sales, don't they have access to the same
And
AI?
do. And do. So let's put a pin in that and go to commercial break because you have scratched the surface. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We will be right back after this quick commercial break. Y'all stay tuned.
Advertising with our plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
This is Transformation Training Academy. If you're someone that people walk up to and just talk to and tell all their business to and they don't know you, this is your sign. If you're ready to level up, Transformation Training Academy is ready for you. Coach Nikki and Counselor Nikki push you past your limits into your purpose. We help you break patterns, build confidence, and create real change. Your breakthrough isn't someday, it's today. Contact us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing, it's a movement. Our comfortable confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DeeJay Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingAndTrainingServices.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. So we stuck a pin in it, and it's time to pull that pin out. Go ahead, brother. I know you was breaking it down for us.
So yeah, I mean, in pulling the pin out, like I said, these very same cells that Iran said they had in the country, they could use this technology to do nefarious things.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you guys or the listeners notice we have definitely seen an uptick in abnormal situations throughout the country. So my question is, do you ladies think this is the activation of Iranian sleeper cells in America?
I personally think it's the activation of our own government, to be honest with you. That I mean, they have given me no reason to think otherwise. And that's all I have to say about that. When you take from the people, you're willing to starve the people, you're willing to allow them to do go without health care. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but they kicked over 1 million seniors off of Medicare.
Right.
1 million seniors, over 1 million, off of Medicare. Now you want us to believe that you're attempting to protect us, and so you're telling us Iran is doing this to you. And at this point, I don't believe anything they say. So, who's to say if they're telling the truth or not? I
It,
just
Right.
know that Iran is not looking for us.
and I say this, even with it may be sleeper cells within the country, I mean, I wouldn't trust our government to say we know who they are or our eyes are on. They, like you said, DJ, to your point, we don't trust you all. You at this point, you are our enemy. It's the
Right.
government against us at this point. We're fighting over here to survive our country. You know, we're
Right.
oppressed over here. I mean, we are going through it. So at this point, I don't believe anything they say, but I do feel like if they are going to get activated, I know who they're going for. I know who they're coming
Right.
for.
So now, I agree with you, ladies. What we're seeing could be very well what they call false flag attacks, where you do something, your government does something to make it look like it was somebody else, but um, Dumpy Pants said the Dems, their shutdown for this whole DHS is basically causing this problem because those people could be on the streets. He wants ICE back on the streets, basically.
They're still on
But
the streets.
They never left.
Right. They just
I
took
mean,
another Latino American citizen's life last Monday.
right,
They
but
just, yeah.
I'm talking full scale, like we were hearing about him before his little new
Mm.
Iran war. But if this is the case and this is your excuse, if you knew you didn't have DHS on the streets looking or to possibly prevent anything from happening in the event of you starting your new Iran war,
Mm-hmm.
why would you start it and put American lives at risk? So, no, this is not the Democrats' fault. This is your fault for not considering your people in your land and the consequences of your actions. This is another one of those, let's do it, and then you do it. Oh, well, we need to go back and plan this whole thing out. Right
No plan.
now, this is why they are getting belt to you know what
Mm-hmm.
over there. No,
Mm-hmm.
no radars. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
They
you
took
just
all the
got
radars out.
right. You just got outsmarted by a country that has 240,000 less people than you, 50,000
You got outsmarted by a can
or
of
40
paint.
million. I mean,
Million. I was going
yeah,
to say
million.
million.
You got outsmarted by a can of paint. That's what you got outsmarted by. You
But
dropped millions of dollars on a can of
How
paint.
embarrassing.
And
hey,
then want
but
us to give them more money. So you
right,
Right.
went into a war that you didn't even have the money to finance,
right.
but you want the Dems to uplift, let that, open that ceiling on that debt so
No.
that you could even, no, we ain't doing it.
Nah.
But guess who dropped the bomb on the can of paint? Open AI.
Yes. Open AI. They're open. Baby, when I tell you you cannot make this up. If we had written a movie about the dumbest person
Oh,
in
it's
the
coming.
world
It's coming.
running the country, it would look just like this.
Oh,
The
Morningstar
dumbest
said his
person
stomach.
ever
Pumping.
existed. It would look just like this. The dumbest.
So AI sees a helicopter, they see a plane, all they see is a helicopter or a plane, whether it's real or paint.
Paint.
They see what looks like these aircraft and they go for it. And
Yeah.
I
now
got
we're wasting multi-million-dollar artillery on paint.
I need somebody to make me a shirt. I need a white shirt with a can of paint on it so I can wear that and other people will understand that I'm talking about the
Oh.
dumbest person in the history of the world is running this country. A can of paint outsmarted. Oh, Lord have mercy.
And
Let me say this real quick, y'all. I know y'all, because that's just so stupid. Oh, just stupid, just
The
stupid. I
dumbest.
just want to know, did y'all hear about? So you know that we all know that the Supreme Court said basically with the tariffs it was unlawful. What you did with the tariffs, you got to pay these
Mhm.
people back. There was a judge recently that just said, "Hey, enough with the games." Now this is a judge who is specialized in this type of crime when it comes to tariffs, and that his administration was saying, oh, it's going to be hard to do it, and the judge said absolutely positively not. I don't want to hear it. You got to start paying these tariffs back to these big businesses, these
Period.
companies. And he said that it's going to accrue interest monthly of, oh, I'm going to get the number wrong. I want to say about, I'm going to just throw it out there and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, like 290 million a month.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I
Yeah,
was
like
thinking
it's going,
300 million.
yeah,
Mhm.
a month.
Yeah.
But here's the caveat. They have to pay this, and they're supposed to pay this, start paying this back. But come the end of the year, guess who's gonna pay?
I don't want to pay my
Taxpayers.
I don't want to pay my
How?
taxes.
They're
We
going
won't.
to, because and this is what they were saying. We're gonna have to wind up being hurt behind his debt.
I didn't create this debt. I don't
Well,
want to pay for this.
y'all calm down. He fixed the affordability issues. He's
You know
working on
what,
it.
real? Don't start with me. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't look.
He's fixing it right
I
now.
don't know what he
Give
is.
him time.
Where is
This
the money,
fool
Miss
is gonna
Kendra?
take every ounce of every penny,
Not if
ounce
we
of penny from the
go tax
treasury.
exempt. Go to at least 6 months. Go tax exempt. Let
Yes,
them play with very little money. You weren't going to get anything back after this year anyway. The
You
way
want
he has the new tax laws written in, you weren't going to get much back. By the time
right.
it reaches its goal, you'll be paying them extra money anyway.
Yeah.
So go for 6 months. Do it for yourself, because they're not
Listen,
going to do anything for you. Do it for yourself.
You ain't lying. You are not lying, DJ. I'm telling you, I want to get him another dime.
listen.
I do not want to give them a dime. I
Another
didn't create
dime.
this debt. The tariffs, y'all done already took my money. I've been paying extra at the grocery store, at everything. Everything has gone up. And now you want even more. Look,
Because of his debt. His debt.
his
Okay.
debt. But he's got all these offshore accounts. Go get it out of his bank account. Leave my money
Exactly.
alone.
Exactly. He's
Uh,
too busy trying to be the richest man by just keep accumulating. He can't take it with him. And trust me, it's not long before he'll be leaving. But
Gotta
nevertheless, he's
find us
trying
a
to
king.
be right. He's trying to be the richest man in the world. Either way it goes, I think they need to take it out of his account. I think they need to take it out of his assets. And I think they need to do it that way. We're not responsible for that.
No.
We were not with that. We were totally against it. And I don't think that we should have to be, the ones to pay that back. I
Yeah.
don't.
We're not getting a refund because guess what? You think them big corporations gonna cut us some slack when they start getting if they start getting their money back? Do you think they're
Hmm.
gonna cut us some slack? No, the
Hmm.
prices gonna stay high because they gonna price gouge. And I knew somebody some time ago who was gonna do something about price gouging, but
Well, yeah, but
they
y'all
ain't
didn't
want
want
her. They ain't want
Kamala.
her.
Kamala.
listen.
Her name is
I,
Right.
Kamala.
I
Right.
heard my dad say something the last time that I was home that I hadn't heard him say in years. he would get on my little brother. He used to tell him, "Boy, you will mess up a wet dream."
Mm.
And he, I heard him say the same thing about Trump the last time I was home. He was like, "That man will mess up a wet dream,"
That man will
and and,
mess up
and
any
he's
dream.
he's not lying. Like everything he does, he doesn't even think about the ramifications or the repercussions of what he's doing. So now, like
Just
right
do it.
now, the International Energy Agency, they're pouring 400 million, I think, or billion barrels of oil into from the oil reserves around the world to
Yeah.
keep these gas prices down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
Everybody tapping into the reserves right now because
They
Exactly.
don't
Straits
have
of
a choice.
Hamas is closed, and y'all heard what Israel said. I mean, Iran said about that. They said we building mines. Like, play with us if you want, and they didn't
They
already
they put
caught
the
a couple.
mines in the water
Yes,
Mhm.
so
and they
that
didn't
they can't.
already a few ships then caught them mines.
Well, the United States head chef said that the Americans should want to sacrifice
Yes,
themselves
Well,
in the name of
send
Donald Trump
Kegsbred.
and try to make it through those
send your
mines.
kids there to
nope,
Send
sacrifice. Don't
Kegsbred,
nope,
send them to swim.
nope.
MAGA,
Take a swim.
Uh,
Blagga, all of y'all
mm-mm.
going on over there. The
I'm
recruiting stations need to be full.
I'm
MAGA,
not
Blagga, all of them going over there.
I'm not accepting this. Pete and Don the Con said they destroyed 16 mine laying ships in those straits.
Yeah,
And
but they lying.
Trump said this is the time to be brave.
Yeah, he
He
did.
said
Well,
these
you get
ships need
your.
to just go
Oh
ahead and
Lord,
be brave, go through those straits,
He did.
and come on back. But nobody in his family was ever brave. He wasn't brave enough to get rid of those bone spurs,
he
go
ain't have no
fight in
birds. He was just lying.
Vietnam.
He
He
was just lying.
wasn't right.
He
So
was never brave, and
now
still
he's
ain't
saying
brave.
his son is too tall to be in the military, which is a lie.
Yeah, it is a
That
lie.
No, we need
Bald-headed
him to
lie.
be
What
able to
about his granddaughter? She's
see over the
18.
horizon. We
His
need him to
granddaughter,
get.
right? His granddaughter is 18. Let me tell you something else now. How about now he's trying to tell us that Iran wants to negotiate. Iran said,
No, they didn't.
we're not negotiating with you. The
right.
negotiating
Iran
that
said
was supposed to be before you
before.
unalived our family.
Before you took out his entire family, John Wick ain't got nothing on this man. If it were me, baby, I wouldn't even you wouldn't be able to look. Let me tell you something. That man lost his mother, his father, his wife, his child, and his sister. There is nothing that we can ever say to him. Ever.
Okay.
Now, look, Iran, I know you listening. We ain't do that.
Oh, they know.
You see this color of my skin? I love being a black woman
They know what's
365,
been. They've been talking
24/7.
about how we've been oppressed over here in these dirty
They know.
states for a long
Look,
time.
Get in.
Right.
You
I'm
It's
guys,
Get
still
in.
oppressed. Look,
right.
right?
It's even rumored that the soldiers that they caught that had melanin in their skin,
They let
they
them go.
released.
I heard about that.
You know,
Get
it's
in.
rumored. Hmm.
you
Get
you
in.
you caught on to that, Miss Morningstar. You
I heard
caught on to my oppressed look.
Mm-mm.
exactly.
You so silly.
I'm trying to tell you.
I didn't do
Listen,
it.
I ain't got nothing
as
to do
much
with
as
that.
they want to think that we are the enemies of the world, us, we're not.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
We're
We're
not.
not. We've never been.
No,
It's really
never.
been. They really look at y'all as the demons and
Hmm.
the enemies of the world. I mean, I didn't.
Ain't do
That's
it.
what they said.
Listen, right now they've got Tel Aviv looking like Gaza. All
Right.
right. And
Yeah.
still Israel,
They
the
tell.
eye. Go ahead.
It's
No,
not
no,
real.
go ahead. They tearing
It's
Tel
not
Aviv
real
up.
country. Hmm. I'm
They tear.
sorry, Morningstar. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar.
No, I'm agreeing with you, sis. They tearing it.
Okay. Yeah, the it's not real country. They're on foot walking up the mountains and stuff, trying to get away from all the stuff. See, at least Iran has been honest with them. They sent them a note. They sent everybody a text message. Look, y'all got a certain amount of time. Well, we're giving you this hint. We
Get
need
on
y'all to
that.
leave the area because we're getting ready to come. At least they showed signs of humanity. Now, I
Yeah.
don't know what they got going on in their country. Every country got some back and forth or something going on. But at least this country thus far has shown signs of humanity. And Israel is not real, has not done that. Another rumor, and it's rumored. Is now they're trying to say, oh, Benny, he's gone. He got hit by one of them boom booms. Benny is
Benny,
not gone no damn where.
baby, he not going nowhere.
I know that, but
He
that's
went
what
to
they're trying to.
Germany. He in
I
They're
thought
trying to.
Germany.
BB was
They
in Russia.
that
No, he's in
Germany.
No,
Germany.
No,
they
Germany.
he
say he
can't
was
go to
in
Russia.
Germany.
He
Okay.
can't
Now
go
I
to
ran.
Russia because Putin don't like him, so he can't go
Oh,
over there.
okay. So he in
Mm-mm.
Germany.
I ran. Let me tell y'all now. I'm snitching. We had a saying here in America: snitches get stitches. But this is a whole nother case. Now I done told
But
y'all
now,
the address. Just watch the other YouTube 1600. I done told y'all. Now if y'all want me to give y'all the address to where BB's at, I can look it up. But Google works for you
but
too. But if you
Right,
need me to look it up, I'll do it. Ain't got nothing to do with us.
somebody,
right.
somebody make this make sense. A Jew fleeing to Germany.
Make it make sense, real.
I got questions. I
Big
got
ones.
questions. I got legitimate questions. I
How
mean,
that work?
It doesn't.
does that
Hey,
mean
That just
you're
works
not
for
an
MAGA.
original Israelite? Is that mean that might be where you originated from? And y'all can't, because we know that 1940 something, a lot of them migrated to get away from the big
Mm.
mustache man, right?
but
And
that's where they was cooking them at. Miss
yeah,
Morningstar, they was putting them in the
yeah.
ovens in Germany.
And y'all
But you,
fled
as
to
a Jew, flee back to Germany
make it make
of
sense.
all places.
Yeah, that man. None of this makes sense because I told you if we wrote a movie of the dumbest people ever to
Mm-hmm.
walk the planet Earth, it would be these people today. The people in our government, every last one of them. I do got a question though. Pam Blondie is supposed to be sitting down under oath, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Yes,
guys have
again.
a date?
No, I
Uh,
don't.
Not yet. Okay, they
She
haven't
was
oh, we
announced.
just
can't.
subpoenaed, so
Right.
her hearing is going to be a lot different. I was going to ask y'all about Pam. Y'all heard about Pam? How she got scared and moved into a military
Oh,
base?
Military
yes,
base.
as
Yeah,
she
Why you
should.
scared? Why you
As she
scared?
should.
But I thought
she
they were
real scared.
all.
She's scarred, y'all. She's scarred.
Yes, as she
But I
should.
thought they were all already living on the base. That's what that was a report early in the
Well,
administration.
her other Decepticons
Stephen
are,
Mel-
but
Stephen
she wasn't. So
Miller's
her
wife
family
did.
just reportedly has been moved to a secure housing out of DC because they had an apartment in DC, but she's been getting a lot of threats lately,
Mm-hmm.
even from the what are they called in Mexico,
MAGA.
the cartel too.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I
Oh
heard.
yeah.
That's what I
Mm-hmm.
heard.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
fool with them.
Ooh,
I don't fool with
Mm-mm.
them.
I
So
don't say
they
nothing bad about them. They
she
do
got
Mm-mm.
what they want.
scarred
they
and
trying to make sure she don't bring any of them to justice.
We
yeah.
cool, cartel. We cool. I ain't got
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they when you getting threats by them, baby, they mean it. Okay.
But
Oh
but
yeah, and you're not gonna be able to hide very long.
And they
A
don't
lot of
forget.
mm, mm.
what about that $127 million mansion she got with dog money?
What?
Somebody she was going to prosecute
Mm.
bought her $127
She been crushed.
million mansion.
Mm.
Well, you get what you get, and you don't have a fit. And last I checked, Karma don't sleep. So,
Oh
is
no.
Christy known? Did she move onto a military base?
I
I
don't know
Cause
think
about her yet. I heard she snitching a little bit. I haven't
I
heard.
heard she
yeah,
snitching
because
too.
she's mad because see, she wanted to use the money like everybody. Same thing with Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
all came in this together. God, we gonna all get rich. We gonna be
We
this. We're
about
gonna
to
be
get
that. And
paid,
then they
girl.
found out that those few little millions they have doesn't compare to the big millionaires as well as the billionaires. Those are peasants as far as
Mm-hmm.
they're concerned.
but
Mm-hmm.
Those are peasants.
y'all know why she's snitching, right?
Because of her boyfriend.
Trump and his people are investigating her boo thing, old Lewandowski. So
Her
now
boo
yeah,
thing.
he's trying to keep her boo from going down. Cause
You
hey,
can't make this stuff about these
You
people.
cannot. And Alina Habba, she just her husband just divorced her.
I saw that. I
Yeah.
saw that too.
You know, Going to the Trump administration, you may make a few dollars, but you either gonna go to jail, you're gonna get divorced, you're gonna go to hell. You might do all three.
And
or
that's
lose at
anybody,
everything.
Yeah.
anybody that rubs elbows with Donnie. I don't care who it
Anybody.
is.
Any.
Anybody that rubs elbows with Donnie goes
A-
down. And the
Yeah.
smoke clear, and this big piece of orange turd is still standing.
All
Right.
this
Ask
time.
the My Pillow guy. Ask what was the mayor of New York?
Giuliani.
Giuliani. Yeah.
Giuliani.
They
I
all
did.
found out.
There's a creator, and we're about to end the show, but there's a creator, and I have been watching her, and I have fell out. I'm gonna share her with y'all. She's in her closet. She's in her closet, and she's welcome to my closet. And the baby, the way she takes them through there, I'm gonna share it with the team, and y'all, we're gonna share it out, y'all. And I actually reposted some of her stuff. She's hilarious, but she's so true. Go ahead, Real. I seen you got something on your
I
mind.
know we about to shut down, but for everybody listening in Holly Springs and everywhere else, no one understand when you go to these primaries, remember our Secretary of War slash Defense, Pete Hegseth, spent $93 billion on crab legs,
And
steaks,
they
lobsters, pianos, and furniture. Your tax dollars. And now he is asking for $500 billion for weapons while
no.
we're offering Israel a weapons sale of $154 million. Tell me where they do that at. Y'all remember that when y'all go to those primaries.
When y'all
Please do.
go to those primaries, please go vote. Vote for Dems. Let's get this over with. Let's snatch the band-aid off. Get these folks up on out of here.
We
And
got it.
look, we do. And we
Mhm.
can have fun and get on here and talk major cash money while they are on trial. You
Let
guys,
me answer what Real said. I
yes,
know we
go
gotta
ahead.
close, but it's 6 months until the end of the next fiscal year, okay? In government talk.
October.
And when money ain't all spent, then they
Yeah.
get to try to get rid of, because it's either you use it or you lose it in the
Right.
Department of Defense.
Right.
It's not every sector of the government that does that, but Department of Defense is use it or lose it.
Correct. Mhm.
So he asking for that much money. He want to pocket some of that money, y'all.
Where is the
Don't
money, Lashandra?
don't
These
be
are
telling
criminals.
Pete secrets.
I'm telling, I'm
He
snitching.
gonna tell it on Signal anyway. We ain't gotta worry
Right.
about
One
it. He
way or
gonna
the
Right.
tell
other.
everybody on Signal
One
He
anyway.
gonna
way or
go
the
into
other.
a drunk rage one day and
Okay,
tell it
drunk
all.
rage. As soon as they tell him he's got to step before Congress and make it, they subpoena him. He's gonna get drunk and tell it all. DJ says, thank you so much. I enjoy you too. You and my brother, y'all get us going and talking crazy, but we telling the truth. Talking cash money,
Okay.
but we are telling the truth. Love
Right.
you, sis. Thank you so
Love
much.
you
Any
too.
last words for the
I just want to remind the people that our strength is our unity. I cannot express that enough. And the right knows that. They're very well aware of it. So they're going to put as many obstacles that they can in the way to keep us from being unified. I want you to remember to love your brothers and sisters, regardless of the color of their skins. I want you to remember to go check on the elderly, check on the children, check on the sick. Because at the end of the day, amongst all this craziness that's going on, there's some of us who are still able to stand strong, and we have to look out for the rest of them.
Amen.
Mhm.
Amen. Thank you, sis.
You're welcome.
Brother, you are such a wealth of knowledge, and we love having you on. Any last words for our
Yes.
listening audience?
Yes. Guys, we are in the day and age in America of state run media, just like you would see in Russia China or any communist country or a country with a dictator. What we are being told about what is going on in Iran is not the truth. We know the casualties are higher than they're reporting. We know that they're not doing as well as they claim they are. And we know we've done some foul things against humanity, like bombing a school full of girls.
Mhm.
So, guys, go out, do your own research, arm yourself with knowledge. Don't take it secondhand. Do the research. That's all I got.
Thank you so much, Ro. We truly appreciate you. Yes, Holly Springs, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee. These are some great political creators who come with the knowledge and strength. And I want you guys, number one, be safe out there. You know, we have no idea what's going on. Make sure you locate 2 exit signs wherever you go. Teach your kids the same thing. You guys be safe and have fun. Miss Morningstar, go ahead and take us home, little sis.
Oh my goodness, what a wonderful show. Thank you, all our listeners in Memphis, Tennessee, and Holly Springs, Mississippi. You on the clock. Get out there and support Scott Coleman. Coleman. I hope I say his name. Coleman. We need him in office, okay? And we need to flip Mississippi blue. We need to go ahead and turn these states blue. It's a long time coming. Y'all have a wonderful day. Come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time because it's Friday. And y'all know what we do on Friday. And we have a guest tomorrow. So you guys must come through and check it out. TikTok, if y'all can, stop through. Toxic, we love y'all. Thank you so for the support, the gifts, and all of the taps. We appreciate each and every one of you. YouTube Live, thank you for being here. Instagram and Facebook. Y'all, until tomorrow, it's Friday. Have a great day. Be safe. As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.